The story of the horse in Nigeria is a fascinating one. An idiom indicates that there is no need to take horses to Borno in northeastern Nigeria, hinting at the great multitude of the animal there. How horses became more visible across the country, particularly outside northern Nigeria, is another story indeed and owes to a number of factors. We need to look at Iboland in the 19th century in order to understand the spread of the horse out of a section of the north into southern Nigeria. Let's begin the story at a mosque in Enugu State. This is the Abubakar Oguanyi Mosque at Alagu, and it may be the oldest mosque in Iboland. We are told the story of the beginnings of Islam in Alagu and the part enterprising Nupe and Hausa traders jointly played in this. Hausa and Nupe traders played a powerful role in spreading Islam in many parts of the southeast, what is now known as southeastern Nigeria. Behind me is the Abubakar Oguanyi Memorial Mosque. In the 19th century, Nupe traders conveyed horses from Bida in northern Nigeria to Nsukka and surrounding areas in what is today Enugu State, while Hausa traders brought horses and camels bearing kola nuts to the same area. Interestingly, Nupe traders and scholars also took Islam to Auchi in present-day Edo State, sometime in the 19th century. The kola nuts were sourced from southwestern Nigeria. Of course, there were neither trucks nor trailers in those days. Imagine for a moment the courage, the spirit of adventure and discovery very alive in the simple men of those times. Traders will rise from Bida and head for the Nsukka area, stopping to say the 5 daily prayers and perhaps adding more horses as they made progress. It can be imagined that from time to time they may be alerted of a few troubling developments in front of them, which may require the group making a detour to get to the east. Today, across the southeast can be found numerous horse markets. A trade that began making inroads into the region centuries ago has matured and is doing very well. Nsukka is the closest part of the east to northern Nigeria, sharing a border with Kogi as well as with Benue State. Within Nsukka are two communities, Ibagwa-Aka and Alagu, where Nupe and Hausa trading merchants related at various times during the 19th century. Today, both communities have considerable numbers of indigenous Muslims. The Audu Oguanyi Mosque at Alagu may well be the oldest mosque in Iboland. The spread of Islam in Alagu was a fallout of trading missions to the area by Hausa kola nut traders. Nupe horse traders were particularly active at Ibagwa-Aka in the 19th century. Ahmed Oguanyi speaks on the role played by Nupe and Hausa traders in the region.
The Hausas and the Nupes settled in Ibagwa. That's Ibagwa-Aka. Those days, when my great-grandfather embraced Islam, then the Nupes, to be precise, were coming to teach them Islam. My grandfather himself became so overzealous that he even quartered them, cooked for them, do everything for them. My grandfather took my father and others and some of his sons to Ibagwa to learn Quran. My father stayed in Ibagwa for 15 good years, learning Quran under the Nupes. So my father some of my uncles who stayed with the Nupes, they speak Nupe fluently. If my father, if he's alive and speaks Nupe here, you think he's born Nupe? So that is the influence of the Nupes. It's only the Nupes who had so much influence on us. My father came back and started the teaching. Others now joined with Abubakar.
Abu Muhammad comments on Audu Uguanyi, his father, and the first convert to Islam in the community.
He was the first convert from our community. Apart his relation going through Bida people, Nupe, he was through Hausa people. First friend he had was Alhaji Momo Ogu, who learned his Quranic from Kefi side. He was within the Hausas that came through Obollo-Afor, precisely where he stayed, and learned his Quran. That made him to be popular within the Igbo and the Nsuka in general. After learning his Islamic Quran, the Hausas, our community demanded for his return to this community because of his popularity there and Islam. Because most of our people, Amufe people, some of them became Muslims through him. Even he had, let me say, first wife from that side. So the community here requested for him to come back here so that they will have the impact of him, which made him to come back to this community as early as 30s.
The trade in horses has blossomed and now includes donkeys, camels, and goats. Trade has created various horse markets in Enugu State, as well as several others in parts of the southeast. A very good example is the one at Ezangbo in Ebonyi State. Horse meat is widely eaten as a delicacy in the region, and the meat features at ceremonies such as burials, celebrations, and marriages. The horse has had impact on numerous cultures and economies in the Nigerian region. Technological developments have been a great help too. Trailers and trucks convey horses to the east, replacing many weeks of the long trek from Bida and other horse markets in northern Nigeria. This is Obollo-Afor in Enugu State, southeast Nigeria. A sprawling horse market exists here. The community, while being a major junction for transporters and travelers, is famous for its fruits as well as rice and cashew nuts. There is an expanse of arable land in the area with several plains, valleys, and hilly parts. Obollo-Afor is equally famous for its horses, and horse meat is a popular delicacy there. During occasions like burials, coronations, and weddings, there is an increased demand for the meat. Horses of different colors and sizes can be seen at Obollo-Afor. There are stakes in the ground to which each horse is attached. From time to time, women lead horses away, and young men provide fresh grass to feed the horse. Others lead horses out of the trailers, while some clean the trailers and keep the market tidy. There are the butchers and the middlemen, as well as the drivers who made the long trip to Obollo-Afor. These activities bring life to the horse economy of the community. A few meters away, at a raised portion of the market, a trailer arrives with a fresh load of horses from a market in the far north. The journey takes several days, and the market immediately comes alive with the arrival of the trailer. We are told that it is the fourth to arrive on the day of our visit. Soon after arriving, a horse collapses on the ground, weary after the long journey. There is a lot of talk going on as the market gets set for the day's trading. Long-distance trade in horses between north and south has been going on for many years. This is the Chidubem Animal Market, Obollo-Afor, Enugu State. Every day, trailers bring horses from Kano, Jigawa, and Borno states. Well over 8 million naira is realized here from the sale of horses each day. Mohammed Sanusi is a trailer driver and has regularly made the long journey from the north to the southeast, bearing horses. He knows all the nooks and crannies of the sometimes troubling journey.
To alhamdulillah mu dai yanzu daga Jigawa muke dauko abu kawana. Kai kasuwa mai gatari wanda duk kamar rana irin ya tayo dinnan Asabar za mu shigo da mota hudu. In ba a samu kasuwa ba a shigo uku. Kuma ana daukowa daga Katsina, ana daukowa daga Gaidan, daga Sokoto zuwa Zamfara. Wayannan ba zan iya ce ma adadin ga motar da suke shigowa ba. Amma dai wanda na sani duk ranar Asabar insha Allah mota uku na hudu, kaga da yanzu mota 1 2 3 4 sun shigo. Akwai ta biyar a baya. To duk Asabarin Allah da muna kawo wannan kaya. Amma ka san shi yanayin kasuwa yana gaba yana ba. Akwai lokacin da kasuwa kan sayuwa bai wuce su yi mota uku ba. Amma dai ba kasa da biyu. Za a iya yin uku. Za a iya yin hudu. In kasuwa dan tsaya kamar ta dan yi nauyi za a iya yin uku. Amma mu yawan da muke kawo ne. A gobe ma kila wani zai shigo. Jibi ma wani zai shigo. To kasantin da bana nan ban san a yadda ake ciki ba. Amma dai kasuwar su alhamdulillah. Kasuwa ba laifi. Mu ma kuma ni ko yanzu a takaice na kai shekara 4 ba na fashi. Duk sati a shekara in an samu aka ce bai fi in yi fashin sati 3 ba. Amma duk wata zan yi sawo 4 dai lafiya.
Ifeanyi Ezelum comes from a well-established family of horse dealers in Obollo-Afor. He coordinates activities within the market. There are many families operating in Obollo-Afor's horse economy. Ezelum is the former chairman of Chinedum Horse Dealers Association.
Well, the meat is our favorite meat. I not started today. It's our forefather that used to eat it. So we like the meat more than other meat. From Jigawa State, Borno State, Maiduguri, Kano State, Katsina, and some other places. Like today, we have already offloaded about 5 trailers. As you can see, we can witness it today. And about 2 or 3 is about to come. In a day, at least approximately 3 trailers or 2 trailers every day. 1 trailer contains about 45 pieces or 46.
Thorsten Shaw, in his epic work titled Unearthing Igbo Ukwu, draws attention to the fact that a bronze object depicting a man on a horse was found in one of the spots excavated. Igbo Ukwu is in present-day Anambra State, hundreds of kilometers from Obollo-Afor. This archaeological discovery helps us to understand that horses were being imported into Iboland as far back as the 9th century AD. Indeed, the presence of the horse in the southeast may have occurred much earlier than assumed. Solomon Uguanyi is the secretary, Chidubem Butchers Association, Obollo-Afor. A number of women butchers are active at the market where horse meat is sold. Some of them are widows, and the horse meat trade provides resources for the women to support their households.
So this is where we used to sell horse meat. We butcher horse meat here and we sell it here. Our numbers were about 39 people doing the business here, both men and women doing the business here. And the business is improving, is moving. Because at least every day we kill about 12 horses here every day, of which those ladies you are seeing here, they are getting some benefit from the business, of which they are using the money to train their children in education level, even to feed. Because some of them, their husband is gone. That is why we channel them to this business to see if they can make some profit from here and take care of their family.
Business which I na bogo every day. I be go tell you. Then I be go time. Steady. Ogaje come na 10 years we should rush yan. Mama zama da rute afana. So na han fu shazia na ai nere pass alele. Ndo na be guy. Ndo m jabe go rai ne pass. Pass an go te nu pue hana. Ebe go rai ne pass. De ga ndo go ngwe go heje go kote ne fully. He goes rai fu ne pass. Ngwe ndo ba akwa be he na go separately. Ngwe ndo be ho ya be he na ego. Ngwe ndo bo kwa ya be he na ego. Han vanji regbe ni division. We ha ina nwete na abne ahwa na ona danyo ina shi maka yen for ya danyo shi ina shi na ina ina gote na credit ayi nwege ga nje go na home so ga he gote guru ayi go na credit o ga na nye na ayeka ayi ge ja zoom man.
Each day 135 horses are brought into the Chibudem Animal Depot. This is equivalent to 3 trailer loads of 45 horses each. During festive seasons, the number increases significantly. This is an indication of the huge local demand for horses within the Nsukka-Obollo-Afor axis of Enugu State.
In a day, at least approximately 3 trailers or 2 trailers every day. One trailer contains about 45 pieces. Depends on the condition of the market.
The sit-at-home order imposed on the southeast by IPOB has had a negative impact on the horse economy of Obollo-Afor, as well as on other horse markets in the region. The order means that every Monday, the economy of the southeast shuts down for the entire day. This has a crippling effect on the region's economy.
Sit at home, we affect our business because that day, they don't okay meat. There's no market here. And every day butchers kill about 20 or 25 pieces. And that they don't kill anyone. That 20 or 25 pieces you kill on Monday, you reserve. It will affect the following day. So in a week like this, if you are finished about 5 trailers, it will affect us to lose about 4 or 3. That's making our business to go slow. Personally, I cannot do anything about it. It's above the union. The union cannot do anything about it. It's affected the whole southeast.
Ezelum speaks on some of the challenges facing the horse economy of Obollo-Afor.
The challenges we have here is lack of water. Past 5 years, each horse costs about 150, but now it's 250, 300. Assume with 1 million naira, just buy only 2 or 3. And before 1 million naira, I can buy about 6 or 7. So if you are not a financial capacity or balance, you cannot do this kind of business. So financial problem is one of the problems. And we need water here because it's a living thing. See our tanks. Water supply come and
we are lacking water here. At least this is something that concerns health. Understand? So the environment, we need to keep the environment clean. So every Saturday we need to do clean up here, to clean up the shade. Understand? Because of germs. Because this is what concerns health.
Eze Chukwukama has been roasting horse heads at Obollo-Afor for many years. He has mastered this offshoot of the horse trade, and he is the only person doing it at Obollo-Afor. The roasting of the head requires hard work, patience, and lots of stamina. His work is indeed an art, the art of roasting horse heads.
A roasting head of horse every day. The people where they buy them, they reach 20, but only me they do 10 what they do it because he had to roast them, to cut them, to come out the bone. The head of horse, they chop them because Obollo-Afor na horse where they chop. They don't like to chop another meat. Before the war, now so where our forefather said the horse will be the way they will chop for Obollo. Because if you go come, any market will come, any village will come, now you go choose the meat where you go the chop. Now horse where we the chop.
Ezelum says adverse weather conditions during the rainy season in northern Nigeria affects the horse economy of the southeast. This is a point few people would think about when considering the relationship and linkages between Nigeria's north and south.
Festival time like Easter or Christmas, that is the best way of doing this business. The rain season affects us well. The rain season is the bad aspect of it because most of the part of the north, the rivers will block the road. This village, we cannot go to this village. It will make the horse be scarce. So that rain season is a bad time of our business.
He also speaks on the widespread popularity of the horse in Obollo-Afor and neighboring areas, highlighting the place it has in local traditions and ceremonies.
Traditional rulers, when we want to do coronation, they use it for burial. Even if for any big occasion like a rally, or you want to do church something, you use it. More especially funeral ceremony. Like people like neighboring village here, Igbo. Without this horse, you cannot bury somebody. You use it to bury somebody. No, you go bury them, but you use it as a ceremony. That's the major customers we have within our area. Because without that horse, any burial ceremony cannot hold like that.
At the horse meat section of the nearby market, countless women sit by the side of tables with horse meat already cut into various sizes before them. Customers are always around the area trying to get a good buy. It is a very busy day at the horse meat market. At a corner of the market, horse bones are piled up. They are to be collected by various companies and turned into feed.
In Nsukka General, we use horse for burial. Any man that dies must be buried with horse. Because that's what we call the Igbo means that the man that died, his relation will take the horse, go to in a narrow road, kill the horse there, do some sacrifice, make happy, be happy, drink, and kill the horse there. So if the person has 5 male children, the first son will buy a cow, the remaining children will buy horse, because they prefer horse in burying a man. In our adage, our forefather says that Agbeji is the biggest masquerade in Nsukka area. That any year the masquerade is coming out, horse must be killed. A poor man cannot trade on horse. That's why some people that their father will die, because they don't have money for the burial, they will leave it, and that person will die again, and And those men that died did not bury, they just buried them, but no funeral was done. And those children cannot come to where another person died and pick a meat to eat because they have not done their own father's burial.
This is the popular Obollo-Afor horse meat market. Horses are commonly eaten in this part of the country. They are slaughtered at times of weddings and funerals. They are a popular delicacy here. If local demand for horses in Obollo-Afor alone is as much as 135 horses each day, then much more is needed for the rest of Nigeria. With the gestation period for a horse being 11 months, Nigeria's horse population cannot readily replace the numbers lost to local demand. The trade in horses between North and South, significant as it is for building cohesion between groups and adding to the culinary richness of the region, may be depleting the population of horses in the country.